Hello everyone, welcome to a new video. I'll give you a bit of a look round the pond in a little minute. But I just want to talk about my 3-in-1 dechlorinator that cracked. These clear plastic ones will crack. So if you've got one out in the cold, my advice would be to bring it indoors just until we get some warmer temperatures, because they do crack. If you can see that in the video, look at it. Literally all the water was coming out of these big cracks, and this was rendered, well, the system was rendered pretty much useless. So I popped on eBay, found one of these. I did try and get one from the company, but they didn't seem that interested in replying to my messages for some reason. So I got a new one for about, I think about £18 delivered, and we'll put that on and I'll be able to top up the pond later on. I did want to do a shout out actually. You may be been watching DT Coy's live streams on Saturdays, and I do encourage you, DT, to do one every week. I would love to come on maybe next week as a guest, and I don't have a lot of koi knowledge, if I'm honest with you, but I don't mind having a bit of a talk about the process of building in-ground ponds or sleeper ponds. So he's got a regular guest on his show called Koi. Go and check out Koi's YouTube channel. He has graciously agreed to help me with my skimmer box problem I've got in regards to you know, my fish going in. I need some sort of guard to go over it. I just didn't want to fork out £30 for a piece of plastic that I would silicone over the top of the main faceplate, because I don't know if you guys have seen the faceplate covers, the guard covers that you can get for the Cottony Koi skimmer boxes, you know, for your breeze block or sleeper ponds. They don't look professionally made because they just don't seem straight. It's like someone's got a bit of plastic and done it themselves. And while I can appreciate you doing something DIY, but when you're selling something professionally to people, it needs to look professional, and it needs to give you the impression that it's a quality product. But when it's not straight and it's jagged and you've got bits of strands coming off, like you can see in the pictures they've put on eBay or on other sites, you have to say, well, that doesn't look great. And I'm not prepared to pay £30 for something that's not professionally made, if I'm honest with you. So that's basically what I wanted to say in this video. So big shout out to Koi for agreeing to help me. He's just basically said, come over and I'll give you a little piece you can put on, and I'll silicone it on. And I just want to say a big thank you. And yes, go and check out DT Coy's live streams every Saturday. He's planning, hopefully he'll do one every Saturday. At the moment he's doing it every fortnight, and his regular guest is Koi. Good thumbs up to you guy, Maka, for helping me out. I really appreciate that. So as another giveaway, I said I'd do another giveaway, guys, because I like to give something back to the community. Whether some of you don't like me, I don't really care. But those that do support me and enjoy the stuff I do, I just want to say a big thank you. I know Telford Koi Pond, Phil, he's a good guy. Obviously Gaz's Koi Pond, he sort of checks me out from time to time. And there's many out there. Martin Koi Pond, he's a great guy as well. I love his stuff. You know, we can always criticise each other, but at the end of the day, some of the content out there is really good. So, you know, keep putting out the content. You know, so there you go. Anyway, the giveaway I'm going to give, because basically this is too big for my koi fish, they're too small, and I'd say they're about 5mm, the pieces of koi food, and this is Koi growth for all pond fish and koi, optical summer health, growth and colour. So I thought, as a nice thing to give back to the community, I would give this away as a giveaway. There's a fair amount in there. It's about 750 grams worth of koi food that will last you some time. So if you've got some large koi fish, I think this will be ideal for you guys for growth in summer. Now I'm going to delay sending this out until the summer because there's no point sending it out now because it's too cold for you to be using this. But I promise that I will send this out to the winner of the competition. So what we're going to do is, I thought I'd do something different. Obviously you've seen the spinning wheel with various people's names on, and I thought we'll still use that, but I've bought myself some white dice. See the dice here? Not expensive dice, you can get them on eBay for a couple of quid. Anyway, I thought I'll have two dice here. You guess what number I roll, right? And then the winner, hopefully there won't be too many people guessing the right number, I'll put them in the wheel. So there'll be less people, and then in the wheel we'll have 3 goes. And the person that gets the most lands on their name will be the winner. I thought that'd be an interesting little game to play, and maybe some of you guys will appreciate that. So essentially what you got to do is, out of the 2 dice, so obviously it's 6-sided dice, so basically guess the number 1 to 12, and then if you're the winner of the dice roll, I'll put you in the wheel, and then basically we try 3 times, and the person that gets the most lands on their name will be the winner of this koi food. Now I think I paid about £20 for it, so it's not a small giveaway on my part at all. It might have been more than that, I can't remember really, if I'm honest with you. It might have been, could have been £50, I can't remember. Anyway, I thought that would be a nice giveaway to give away. I'll just show you around the pond. I do seem to see quite a bit of algae build-up at the moment, and the wood box is getting quite wet. I don't know why that's happening, if I'm honest with you. There seems to be a lot of splashing coming up off the pond, but I'll show you that, what I mean. You know, you can see for yourself. So hopefully this little giveaway will be a nice thing. I hope you guys appreciate it. I've gained a few more subs, so thank you. I was at 399 subs, and then all of a sudden I went back to what I had, which was 385 subs, which is a bit weird. And just would like to get to 1,000 at some point, but that takes a long time because my other YouTube channel, Technology Advisor 1, that took me 6 years to get to about 3,000 subscribers. So it is a long haul if you want to get a lot of subscribers on YouTube. One thing I want to shout out at the moment is I've started doing a photography live stream on my YouTube channel, basically called Canon Lenses and Cameras. I'll put a link in the description box if you want to check it out tonight at 7 o'clock. Basically I get a few people from America and other people in the UK if I can to be guests, and we talk about photography. I show you my equipment, we talk about techniques, new camera equipment, what sort of stuff you would like to get involved with in terms of photography techniques, legal stuff sometimes talk about the legalities of recording people unawares, you know, that sort of thing. But essentially it's a nice chat between 3 people, 3 seasoned photographers. We've got someone who specialises in video called Alan. Dan specialises on doing horses. You know, he likes to take pictures of horses quite a lot. I'm hoping to get a new person on who does quite a bit of portraiture, possibly weddings. We did have someone who did weddings on the last live stream that I did, and that went well. They tend to last between 2 and 3 hours. I know it's quite a long time, but it can be interesting. So pop over there if you're heavily into photography. It is very technical. Just keep that in mind, because you may get a little bit, it might go over your head, a lot of it sometimes, because we do talk about things that people don't tend to talk about in photography, such as chromatic aberration, you know, vignetting, colour fringing, that sort of thing. You know, it can be quite technical sometimes, but it can be informative if you're looking to get into photography. Yeah, I do address people's questions from the Facebook group I've got, which is called Canon Lenses and Cameras. We've got about 22,000 members on there. Anyway, just to round this video up, we'll have a look at the pond and then I'll call it a day. So I'm just showing you where I'm getting a lot of water splashing underneath the filter box, and it does concern me that a little bit, because we do quite often get water on the wood, and as you probably know, water does tend to rot wood even if it's treated after a while. So this is the filter box. I've turned it off at the moment so I could do this video, but I've cut down all the plants, and then the filter system there with the various sponges, as you can see. Over here we've got our pagoda statues and my dragon, and also up there, if you're wondering what that is, it's just basically a candle lantern, really, quite a large one. Picked it up from Morrison's for 20 quid. Over here we've got our floating basket plant. I picked that up from a local fish store for about 20 quid, and it's got bigger and bigger. Obviously we've got the fish hanging out down there at the bottom. Obviously you can see them there, right at the bottom there. So I guess it's still quite cold for them, you know. And the stones seem to have like a, you know, some sort of algae growing on them in a funny shape. And obviously you can see the water lily plants there. Obviously they'll come back to life in the summer, so I cut them down just to get rid of all the dead leaves. And here is the skimmer, and obviously I lost a fish in there. I've actually still got it. I'll just show you guys. There's the fish. So I'm gonna have to like bury that now because it died, unfortunately. So one thing to point out, guys, don't leave fish out or dead animals out, because what happens is you'll occasionally get birds coming and taking your dead fish and eating it. That's what happens. I've got some goldfish in there, but like I said in previous videos, we're gonna rip this out because yeah, it just needs redoing. It's, you know, there's a lot of problems with it, such as lots of stuff getting into it. I just want to either make it smaller, easier to manage, because I keep getting leaks in the waterfall and it is quite annoying that. Anyway, thought I'd show you around. The garden needs a bit of work doing to it, but yeah, just wanted to say thanks for watching. Hope you find these videos informative. I'll just show you the 3-in-1 clarifier system I've got here. It's called voucher, and obviously the glass one, well, the plastic see-through one was there and it did crack. So if I just quickly show you that again, so you've got a better look. So yeah, obviously that's cracked, as you can see. That's cracked, and we've got a new one here that we'll put on, and hopefully I'll remember to bring that indoors when it gets cold, because I don't want that cracking, do I? I suspect the pressure of ice cracked that instead of the plastic ones over here, because the plastic ones are undamaged, they're fine. Anyway, thanks for watching and have a nice day. Bye bye.